Today we're talking about the plump pinniped with the proboscis, the pudgy Phocidae, the big back bloated blubber boy himself, the elephant seal.
I like 'em big, I like 'em chunky.
There are two species of elephant seals, the northern elephant seal and the southern elephant seal. Northern elephant seals are found along the Pacific coast from Baja California to Alaska, whereas southern elephant seals are found along the sub-Antarctic and the Antarctica waters. While both species look similar, there are some key physical differences between the two, with the first being the size. Southern elephant seals on average are about 40% larger than their northern counterparts, which could be an example of Bergmann's rule. For both species, sexual dimorphism is readily apparent due to the larger size of the males and the male's nose looking more elephant-like than that of a female. Male northern elephant seals can reach 4 to 5 meters in length or 13 to 16 feet and weigh up to 2,300 kilograms or 5,000 pounds. Females are much smaller, measuring about 2.5 to 3.6 meters or 8.2 feet to 11.8 feet, and weigh within the range of 400 to 900 kilograms or 880 to 1,980 pounds. Female southern elephant seals are about the same length as the northern females, although they tend to be slightly heavier, but the biggest size difference comes in the form of the males. Now 5,000 pounds is nothing to scoff at. For context on how much that is, some objects that are similar weight would be the equivalent of a male white rhinoceros or 2 Honda Civics, but a bull southern elephant seal puts that to shame, reaching lengths of 20 feet long and possibly weighing in at over 8,000 pounds. For context, here are some things that weigh 8,000 pounds or less. A female Asian elephant, a female African elephant, an adult male hippopotamus, 40 average American males, or 17 Shreks. Some other key differences between the two species is that the northern species has a large nose and red coloration on the chest region. Male elephant seals are the largest non-cetacean marine mammal, but elephant seals are much more than just big blubbering brutes. They are also the deepest diving non-cetacean mammal, being able to dive to depths of 1,500 meters or 5,000 feet, and able to hold their breath for up to 100 minutes. And people say you can't be on the bulk and have endurance. Now bodybuilders have no excuse for having insufficient cardio. In all fairness to the bodybuilding community, elephant seals have a lot of adaptations to help them dive to such depths for extensive periods of time. The first adaptation is the nose. The nose acts as a rebreather. It's filled with cavities that reabsorb moisture through their exhalations, which help it to conserve water and oxygen. The second adaptation is the eyes. Large circular eyes contain lots of rods, which help with low light visibility. The eyes also contain a tapetum lucidum, which reflects light to the retina for more photoreceptors to detect light. Third, thanks to their inner ear, they contain excellent hearing, even underwater. Fourth, elephant seals have vibrissae, which are external whiskers that help with locating prey and navigating their environment. Outside the senses, elephant seals use countercurrent heat exchange and the ability to induce bradycardia to conserve energy, but their coolest adaptation by far is the ability to collapse their lungs. Now, it's no secret that as you dive deeper in the water, the amount of pressure that your body faces increases. I mean, just ask the survivors of the Titan submersible. Oh wait. Fortunately, the elephant seals won't suffer the same fate as an ocean-going millionaire, thanks to their specialized lungs. Elephant seals can collapse their lungs, and thanks to surfactant, the lung tissue doesn't stick together. This allows for the lungs to expand back to their original shape quickly when they resurface, and the best part is that they can do it frequently and without any harmful effects. These diving adaptations allow them to find and pursue their prey, which includes skates, rays, squid, octopus, eels, small sharks, and large fishes. Elephant seals do have predators, but this is pretty much only limited to apex predators like orca whales or great white sharks. Predators aren't the only ones who love elephant seals for their resources. Some birds and African feral cats have been seen stealing milk from elephant seals, which makes sense considering that their milk fatness content is 55%, which for comparison humans are about 5%. So Homelander would have a field day at the thought of all that milk. But elephant seals are famous for one thing, because we humans love violence and elephant seal fights satisfy that need for us to see giant powerful animals fighting each other. Elephant seal fights occur during the breeding season when males will challenge the dominant bull, often nicknamed the Beachmaster, for the right to have breeding access to a harem of females, which can include up to 50 individuals. Fights often start with a lot of roaring, which is produced by the nose, so if you thought that beautiful piece of equipment was just for show and diving, then you would be wrong. When fights do occur, it involves a lot of slamming into each other with their sheer bulk and biting with their canines. Fights can last anywhere from a couple of minutes to over half an hour or even longer, and they can get extremely bloody. The Beachmaster often has beta bulls which prevent other males from mating with females. In return, while the dominant bull is preoccupied, the betas might have the opportunity to breed with one of the females. While elephant seals have gained some recognition and fame among the general public, specifically for their sheer size and fights, they have lumbered their way into pop culture, with appearances including a Futurama episode, Ice Age 4, and the biggest appearance being Happy Feet and its sequel Happy Feet 2, which does have a really fun and catchy cover of Under Pressure that utilizes the elephant seal's beats very effectively.
Hey Brian, what are you doing? Sometimes you gotta back up to go forward.
Despite once being hunted to near extinction, elephant seals have bounced back and are now listed as least concern for both species, with numbers not only being stable, but steadily increasing. The reason for their ICUN status has to do with their lifestyle not bringing them into direct conflict with humans, with their primary prey considered either low quality to fisheries or without any quality at all. Pollution is also a concern that needs to be addressed regardless. It's not currently affecting them, but it doesn't mean we should leave it unattended just because the elephant seals are doing well in Chipper. The final threat, if you want to call it that, is tourism. However, tourist areas that allow visitors to see elephant seals are heavily regulated, and tourists that break rules receive very heavy fines and all sorts of punishments anyone with a functioning brain would choose to avoid. Even elephant seals in captivity aren't a thing. Except for a handful, and I do mean a handful of zoos and aquariums, elephant seals are almost non-existent in captivity. This is most likely due to their short lifespan in captivity and the complex lifestyle that an exhibit would be very hard and costly to construct, as well as stocking density would have to be extremely low. Also, the fact that they're not an animal that needs captive breeding as a way to have a good genetic pool as a just in case. So any elephant seals currently in captivity are rescues that are deemed unreleasable. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for making it this far. Hit all the buttons to help the channel grow. Hopefully you learned something you didn't know before, and hopefully you do something with the knowledge you learned today. Take care and have a great day.